Watching Europe yet. Lissandra top lane, Rumble being back, Cassiopeia being used. So if you only watch the LCS, there's a lot of picks here where you're like, oh, okay, surprise. Position where you sit for 30 minutes and do nothing like they have been doing in the past. Like you play aggressive with these kind of comps. You have
well, there's Twin Fangs on the retreat there from Knight.
But I feel like, I mean, both teams again mid-game have a lot of power. Once you get in, so you are actually very, very good at fighting in the mid-game. Both team comps are
very Australian for some reason. Maxlore
13.
Going out here. 13. Betsy is going to get a good Never move, and that was not a good ult there from Knight. He's going to get the knockup though from Maxlore. Flash back from Betsy, and the Twin Fangs will follow up. The poison damage is huge, and that'll be first blood.
I really steals it.
Stolen away.
Small things to get hyped about.
Raise.
It's not over yet,
He's stuck between a Rek'Sai and a hard place. Here comes Steelback, and they're both going to get knocked up here. Good long range ultimate. Here comes the ult coming in from Jhin as well. Following on to Steelback. Look at that fourth shot to land onto Parang, and he'll back.
And remember, Pulse.
Okay, what am I remembering?
You need to remember that SONSTAR is getting ganked.
He is. Airwaks is coming in. SONSTAR's got the swag walk, but that really didn't do as much damage as he wanted it to. Onslaught of Shadows will follow SONSTAR afterwards and still get the fear down. Here comes Parang. Steelback with the kill.
Gotta flash to the side if you want.
Giants will get the tower first in the bot side. Yeah, Smittyj's already used his ultimate, so this tower will also go down. So we're just going to see a simple trade here. What does that mean from here? Can either team capitalize and do anything more, or is it just a tower trade? Again, just trading towers. And I think you're right. I would like to see someone take the Cloud Dragon right now, just so we get another one, which will be Cloud again. And then the teams will just back away.
But then it's not as bad. It's just a very poor decision from Giants. They were far behind on the play. And now they're just leaving some.
Just because Knight can solo it. Giants don't want to commit everyone over there, but now that Giants can take it without taking any damage, and honestly, rotten flowers. I've never heard that word used in conjunction with flowers, but I think you're right. Here comes the engage from Giants, though, kind of out of nowhere. Betsy is caught out and CC'd up, but no one's really doing any damage from now. They are. Airwaks comes into the backline. Parang picks up the first kill onto Knight. Ultimate comes in from Parang, but it's not going to do as much right now. Hustlin will now back away, looking for these Twin Fangs. SONSTAR from long range is still backing off, opening up with the curtain call. Lands the first, the second onto Parang. Looking for the fourth as well. Will be knocked up. They're actually going to take out Raze.
You want to be the hero.
Steps in there as well. And Parang was already out. That would have gone wide.
More fighting
in the bag. Hustlin is going to try and get away, but he's going to be ulted by Parang. They'll pick up a fast kill onto the support and the mid.
It could have been him in 500 games.
Oh, this composition played to perfection. What that hit! Nice hitbox, and he just goes down. He had another shot there.
That kind of just like
clipped his arm and just like took him out.
Did a lot more damage than I expected. It wasn't even a crit, it was just a second shot.
All right, goodbye, Raze.
Takes down Raze, and let's see. Roccat can still technically engage on this one. They are in here. It's only the support who's dead, but it is risky. Knight is setting up that wave on top side. SONSTAR's been pretty good on this Jhin here, landing some good ultis.
That's what I'm saying, man. These lower performing ADCs are performing so well on Jhin. But also good setup from Maxlore. He lands the Prey Seeker, which allowed SONSTAR to follow up with the Deadly Flourish, but it was still good.
That's why we like these long-range abilities with Jhin. Like, don't just pick Jhin out of nowhere, but stuff like this, great setup. That's the first, so that's also through the shield. Man, that did way more damage than I expected. Obviously, I guess a Thunderlord proc as well, because you had the W into the ulti and then second shot. And when you do have some good AD early on.
300, so that makes sense. All right.
That was the thing we missed.
I get it. Still a lot of damage, because like he probably would have done something, because he had flash, and he had other abilities, and he could have flashed out of it, but he's like, I can take one more shot before dodging the final one, and maybe by then someone could body block for him, because he was running to his team. So yeah, gotta respect the Thunderlords, man, even in this mid game. Knight taking this one away as well, and we're starting to get more and more items, starting to hit like 2 item spikes on people, which is really nice for the likes of Hecarim, who can get shut down in the early game and just jump in and die, but now he's a lot harder to take out. Now he's got Cinderhook and Spirit Visage. Top lane doing Rumble things, where you just go spell penetration after you got your Predator belt. That is the build.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah, you just type in spell penetration in the shop, and then you just click everything that comes up. And there you have Rumble build.
I'm just rewatching how much damage he did exactly on the last one. So he had 480 HP, and then he got hit by Thunderlords and the second hit. So that was 480 damage from SONSTAR.
And we're trying again, Raze. No, this time you have flash. Yeah, it was probably a good choice, but you got one to go. Steelback has to take it. Airwaks is trying to come in there.
What a hero.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Raze definitely respected that ultimate a little more this time. Betsy's going to find Maxlore. He's going to land a full combo as well. In comes the Torment, and now Betsy will back off.
I mean, SONSTAR is loving this game because no one is really doing anything against him.
No, I mean, it's a Jhin dream, right? You
like,
can just sit at range and just launch all your abilities.
Roccat has one random pink ward at the blue buff of Giants, and that's it. There's nothing else behind Giants, so there's no threat of a TP flank followed by a Hecarim with the late game ghost just charging in his face. No. He has the river for himself, he has the mid lane for himself, and he just sits there, waits for Maxlore to land a little Prey Seeker, and then he just starts flying away. That's Braum being started with a Cassiopeia, by the way. That's quick.
It goes down real fast. Rumble also came in here with the Flame Spitter, but now everyone's coming in from Roccat looking for disengage. Onslaught, the Shadow's onto 3, but it's smites away by Maxlore. Betsy's going to get right into the middle of everyone from Giants, but there's a good ultimate from Knight. He'll shut him down. That's another kill onto Steelback, and Airwaks is trying to get onto Maxlore, but Parang's going to have to go golden. Well, Airwaks doesn't have anything to do. He's going to have to try and do something. Launches onto SONSTAR. He'll flash away, coming in for the double kill. That's a 5-for-1 for Giants.
Such a great call from Giants. A big issue to pick up more kills. Remember, we talked about this earlier. It's armor penetration in your masteries. That's one of the ways when you hit the mid to early late game and you have these 2 or 3 items all giving you armor penetration. You do so much damage. Especially also because on the side of Roccat, you look at Airwaks here. He's building. Airwaks is trying to get a Trundle Force as his 3rd fully completed item.
Maxlore to tank up this tower, and SONSTAR will take pot shots and eventually take it down. Betsy's going to have to back away, taking all the...
Airwaks are trying to look for a potential flank, but there are wards on him. He's going to ghost up here. He's going in now. Pause. Get ready. Get ready.
Hustlin. Looking for that ultimate coming out from Hecarim. He's not going to come in just yet. Parang comes in from the front door. And Giants are all together trying to chunk him down. They take him out. But now here comes Betsy. Do they have the damage? SONSTAR, he's still kicking. He goes down along with Hustlin. And Razor looking to put up some damage as well. But Maxlore, he's onto Betsy. And this is a very messy fight. A 3-for-2 advantage Giants. Maxlore had his Guardian Angel burn.
Roccat had to invest everything after SONSTAR went down. That means Giants will still win the fight. I like the flank, I like the engage, but they're going for Steelback.
He still had the combo. Goodbye, Steelback.
Was that a cooldown in the last fight?
I have no idea, but what I know for certain is
how Giants are setting up a lot more safe around the Baron.
Good zoning all from Hustlin. Smittyj's also trying to zone away. Airwaks comes in, trying to get to smite, doesn't happen. Now
he's alone now.
He's in way too deep. Giants are just going to obliterate him. Betsy is going to go into the Zhonya's Hourglass. Steelback's going to run away. Betsy gets taken down. All these minions.
You know it's going to be game when the cams come up.
Yeah, like, take them down. Game's not anything. But no. Going to be the game here. Parang's the only one remaining. He's going to pop the ultimate on himself, try and buy some time, but he's literally just scratching the surface really on Giants' health bars, and they're going to focus the Nexus in itself. Parang goes down, padding the stats, earning his fancy points, and that's game 1 over to Giants.
Apart from, I want to say like one fight in the mid game, I actually felt like Giants were in full control.
Yeah.
All game long. They were setting up much better around Barons. Obviously, we would have loved to see an earlier dragon, but that's a small thing. That's obviously not that important at this point.